Brandon here with your weekly update. We are at Bing 96% on Stormlight 5. That's right. We are getting closer and closer. Now, I finished the penultimate sequence for the book this last week, which means Peter and his editorial team have asked me to spend a little time on revisions next week, which is going to push back our finishing date by a week also. So instead of the 15th, I'm looking at the week of, the 21st, 22nd to be turning the final book in. So this might only go up a little bit next week, but then we'll have that week after where theoretically I'm going to be pushing to finish before the holidays arrive. So we are very close. Likewise, Bing, Skyward Legacy is at 91%. Jancy is catching up to me. She's gonna lap me here, or show me up, beat me to the finish line. Yeah, not really lap me, but regardless, things are going well on both of those books. Few announcements for you. The Gallant exclusive hardcovers of the Stormlight Archive went up. We've been pushing for them to get the Stormlight Archive back out in wide distribution in hardcover, and they listened to us, and they've got them back out. With some cool little bonuses on it. So go check those out if you live in the UK or anywhere the UK distributes. One of the cool things happening soon is what we call Koloss HeadMunching Day, or my birthday. That's December 19th. We'll be doing a number of things surrounding this. First off, the State of the Sanderson will come out, which is my long-winded essay on all the stuff I've been doing this week and kind of this year and looking forward to the next year. Just update you on all the projects and how things are going. We put a lot of work into this at the company, and we will probably do a YouTube version like we did last year, but it may not be up right on the same date. Is that correct, Adam? Yes, I'm getting a nod on that. We will be doing a spoiler live stream 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time here on the YouTube channel. And Octavia, we might decide to push this to TikTok as well at the same time. So that will be fun. So that's cool. Also going live on that day. There's a little something extra special in the Sander fan box, the last of the boxes that went out from our crowdfunding campaign. You might be hearing about it. This is something I wrote many years ago that when we have these books and stories that I wrote before I got published, we call them Sanderson Curiosities. People are maybe ascribing too much to me. I didn't write a brand new story for this box. It was one of the best stories I wrote before I got published. So it's still kind of a relic of the past. Still maybe not the modern style of writing I do, but it is Peter Ahlstrom's favorite of my short stories, and he pushed me to do something with it. And so we've given that in the box. You can get a copy of that on Koloss HeadMunching Day for free. We're going to release the ebook of that, which is our habit and will continue to be our habit for all of these curiosities. Because they were written before I got published, I'm not 100% confident that they hold up to my current writing quality standards. There's definitely fun things in them, and they're definitely enjoyable, but I want people to get them for free. To try them out before they're paying a lot of money for them. And, well, it's not that much money, but you know what I mean. So we will also have the hardcovers for sale if you want it for your collection, but you'll be able to go read the ebook if you want to and see if it's something you want to add to your collection. It should be regarded in the same sort of light that you might regard The Way of Kings Prime or the upcoming Dragonsteel Prime, which are these books that I wrote in the late 90s and early 2000s before I managed to sell a book in 2003. Also on the 19th, we are going to have our crowdfunding campaign. It's not starting, but we're starting to do some teasers and things. This is our one coming up in March. Am I right, Jeremy? Yes, in March, the crowdfunding campaign for Words of Radiance is going to happen. We did some teasers for that at the Dragonsteel this year, and we'll also be kind of doing a pre-push, a pre-launch. It's our pre-launch on the 19th. It's a very fancy term. Like I said, 19th, pretty big day. Come join us for streaming and some fun things going on. So last thing, My store did want to mention that the Stormlight box and the Sanderson box from the Kickstarter we did, we'll be able to buy those in January if you want. So if you're thinking of getting a hardcover of that Sanderson Curiosity, K-Stow, and Cold Chills, you may want to wait and get the whole box, which comes with some other goodies that you can find online, including some cool pins, one of which is extra special. The other thing the store wanted me to warn you about is, with the inflation that's been happening, it's a time that our leatherbounds go up in price. Printing costs and paper costs and binding costs have just skyrocketed over the last couple of years. And we've been keeping these at the same price as when we began with Elantris. And the store says next year is when we're going to increase those prices. So it looks like January 2nd might be the day that we're going to have mostly an across-the-board price increase. The most recent of the leatherbounds, which is the Alloy of Law and Shadows of Self, that one won't go up. Those are pretty short books. We'll be splitting those apart, but they'll kind of go up because during the it wasn't crowdfunding, but early on we sold them both as a set for $150. They're going to go to $100 each once we start selling those separately on the second printing. And everything else you'll expect to just go up a little bit. So the store wanted me to warn you, if you are thinking of getting one of those, you may want to grab them before the year ends. And our cutoff date for getting things to you in the States is the 13th. That's tomorrow. So last chance to get leatherbounds or other store merch delivered before Christmas is tomorrow, and that's only if you live in the States. Unfortunately, we can't at this point get anything to you internationally. Anyway, thank you all very much. Excitedly, 2 weeks left maybe till we get a Stormlight 5 100%. And Skyward Legacy probably right around the same time. So fun times coming up here. We'll see you back for those next week.